It seemed funny to me that the sunset she saw from her patio and the one I saw from the back steps was the same one. Maybe the two different worlds we lived in weren't so different. We saw the same sunset. The Outsiders, written by S.E. Hinton, is a gripping narrative about teenage rebellion and the stark realities of social class conflicts. Published in 1967 when Hinton was only 18, this novel portrays the gritty nature of adolescent life through the eyes of its 14-year-old protagonist, Ponyboy Curtis. The story is set in a small American town and centers on the struggles between two rival groups, the Greasers and the Socs, short for socials. The Greasers, including Ponyboy, are from the lower socioeconomic class. They are easily identified by their long, greased hair and leather jackets, embodying the stereotypical image of mid-20th century American teen rebels. In contrast, the Socs are the affluent, privileged kids in town, who drive fancy cars and lead seemingly perfect lives from an outsider's perspective. The novel opens with Ponyboy walking home from a movie alone when he is jumped by a group of Socs, but his brothers, Dairy, Soda Pop, and other greasers, come to his rescue. This incident sets the stage for the class warfare that defines the story and foreshadows the violent cycle of retaliations that serves as a canvas for the deeper exploration of the cause and effect behind such conflicts. The heart of the narrative unfolds when Ponyboy and his friend Johnny Cade encounter two Sock girls, Cherry and Marcia, after leaving a drive-in movie. The girls, despite their social standing, are friendly towards the Greasers, which angers their Sock boyfriends. This meeting establishes a crucial subplot, the possibility of understanding and connection across social divides. Unfortunately, the relative peace shatters when Johnny and Ponyboy are attacked by a group of Socs late at night in a park. In a desperate act of self-defense, Johnny kills one of the Socs, Bob Sheldon, thrusting the boys into a crisis. Fearing the consequences, they seek help from a savvy greaser named Dallas Winston, who sends them to hide in an abandoned church in Windricksville. During their exile, Ponyboy and Johnny bond deeply, discussing their dreams, fears, and the societal forces that shape their lives. Their hideout phase ends dramatically when they heroically rescue children from a burning church, an act that alters the public's perception of them. However, the incident leaves Johnny severely injured. As the narrative approaches its climax, the long-standing tensions between the Greasers and the Socs intensify, leading to a brutal gang fight. Although the Greasers emerge victorious, their triumph is short-lived and quickly overshadowed by tragedy. Johnny, already critically injured from the church fire, succumbs to his wounds and passes away, deeply affecting his friends. Soon after, Dally, overwhelmed by grief, meets a tragic end during a confrontation with the police. These events starkly highlight the senseless loss and despair that often accompanies gang violence, underlining its ultimate futility. The novel concludes with Ponyboy recovering from his physical and emotional wounds. He finds solace in writing, deciding to document his story to help others understand the humanity of people like himself and his friends, those often dismissed as outsiders. This timeless book is celebrated for its candid and sympathetic portrayal of the inner lives of its characters, who, despite being entrenched in a lifestyle of conflict and survival, yearn for acceptance, understanding, and the fulfillment of their dreams. Themes of family, friendship, and the pursuit of individual identity are carefully woven throughout the narrative against a backdrop of societal expectations and class stratification. Hinton's novel is an iconic work of young adult literature, offering a lens through which to explore the complexities of adolescence, the impact of social and economic inequality, and the universal quest for belonging and respect. Its resonance across generations underscores the enduring relevance of its themes and the profound impact it had on American culture and beyond. Hey, thanks for watching. I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's okay to take a break sometimes. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential.